Okay, I'm live. Sorry about that, guys. Every time I'm trying to set this thing up and screws up on me. Oh dear. Hello, hello. I apologize just now. Everything got screwed up. Yeah, so I'll just wait for my few loyal subscribers. Hopefully they come. They won't get angry because it was deleted. Hey, Jess, sorry about that. I just screwed up. So embarrassing. I didn't even know where should I put my head. Should it be on this side? Should I put my head here? I tried to set up my Nikon, to stream. Actually, I did that like an hour ago. I just couldn't get it because the screen would be. See, the purpose of me sitting here is I just wanted to see you guys see my boring face at the back, so you guys can check out my place in this. Here we go. Hey, Dennis, Mr. Mitch, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Oh man, Seattle, man, shit has hit the fan. I'm sorry to hear that. Same in Vancouver, we go down to Washington State like 3, 4 times a week, and we don't know what's the situation. I mean, I don't know the rules about Canada or the states. We can enter Canada with no problem, but I don't know if we come back to Canada, they might want us to quarantine for 2 weeks, and they'll be like totally, it'd be bad, but it's good for the public, I guess. So, yay. Marino Glass, sorry about that, man. I screwed up everything here. It's always nice to be good. Yeah, Agent Brown, thank you. Yeah, I got some wild rice from Dennis. He's the master of the wild rice. I mean, the original ones, man. You're awesome. So I hope last time when I did the live like on Monday, it was really bad and choppy because my my mom's caregiver is Filipino, and she had a group of friends using the computer. So they were upstairs. So that's three computers on the internet. My two kids doing the video conferencing for the Google Classroom. My wife is on the computer watching YouTube, so it's like overloaded. So everything's kind of screwed up. Yeah. So, Jess, 15-1, our first case in my country, 7 hours. Oh, that's sad to hear, man. Yeah, I mean, every state almost, I think there's only one state that there's no, the virus, right? But I think Seattle somehow you know, really, jeez. So I guess, Jess, you gotta just be careful because now they said the this virus is airborne. So you gotta be West Virginia. Oh yeah, okay. Uh, there and Italy. Did you guys hear the news on Italy? Like they didn't take it seriously. Everybody's, whatever. So I'm kind of whispering in a way because my son, I don't know, can you hear? He's having a Google Classroom meeting with the teacher here. I'm just spying on him now. You see? And all the teachers in the school are from England. They have a really British accent there. Yeah, assisting community. My daughter works at 11 seniors, and there are positives, and 3 employees are positive. One in ICU. She has no idea that I'm. Oh man, that's really bad. Your daughter in the. Oh dear, I'm just so sad to hear that. And even in Vancouver, they're along. What's that place called? Linwood. Yeah, I think there's a lockdown. And the thing is, my mom, she has to go to the hospital for regular checkup, and the doctor called like in the morning on Friday morning, says please don't come to the hospital because you're old, and if you get infected and you have other medical issues, probably you will be in big trouble if you catch anything. Yeah. So Mr. Mitch, yeah, so sad. Really, yeah. Dennis is just Vancouver, BC, and Washington State, just neighbors. It's just so convenient to go down there. And you know, guys, yeah, it's so sad, man. Mr. Mitch, you really gotta talk to your daughter. This is no joke because I heard if the virus gets in your body, it would never go away. Like you can suppress it, but you can't get rid of it. So just gotta be really careful. Yeah, Pierre. All bars and restaurants in CA shut down by the government. Yeah, in the Whistler Resort and Cypress. Cypress is like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes away from here. It's closed too. They shut it down for a week because now it's spring break, so everything's gonna be really bad. Yeah, Mr. Mitch, you are in the hot zone, man. You in Kirkland. Kirkland is famous for Costco. Not now. It's famous for that stupid virus. That's horrible, man. You gotta really take care because when it's airborne, that virus, whatever, the moisture flows in your eyes or whatever. You gotta be really careful. And for me, I just use the hand sanitizer. Yeah, bless you. God bless you guys, man. Just try to get out of the crowded places. You know, don't get involved in all that. So, you know, did you guys see my title on my video live? One of my subscribers, you know, contact me and says, "Hey, I got an extra roll of toilet, a pack of toilet paper. Do you need any?" And I said, I don't mind. I mean, we're running. Like it's so stupid, though. You know, it running low on emergency issues of toilet paper. I mean, it's just if you know was talking this a few months ago, you might think I'm nuts, right? But a subscriber offered me. You say, well, uh, you know, give me a roll of toilet paper. You know, I got a pack. Would you like to have it? You know, I've been watching your videos for a while and stuff like that. So I bring this toilet paper around with me, and I just wanted to show you guys. He gave, he gave me this look. Ooh, this is worth a lot of money. It's precious, you know. But you can tell this is from Canada, by the way. You can see Kirkland and bath tissues and you guys who knows French, so it's different. But you know, I really appreciate my subscriber, you know, giving me this pack of toilet paper. I mean, it's such a heartwarm, you know, you know, just I'm kind of touched. It's toilet paper is not worth anything, but Germany is on lockdown too. Starting 3.5 hour closing all borders, restaurants, bars are closed. Almost everything working from home office. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, and you guys, you know, now oh, sorry for the buffing. Oh, is it buffing? Yeah, I'm sorry, you know, in Canada, the internet is not really 100%. We have just paid for a medium speed one, but if we pay for the higher one, we have to change the modem and do a lot more things. And the kids, I'm sorry for the buffing and really slow, you know. Can you guys hear my son's Google Classroom? So what they do, they have a tactic, you know, because sometimes when they quiz them and in front of the teacher, they don't know how to answer, so they use their cell phones with other students, and they can just communicate through the you know WhatsApp. So they have their phone on the other side and trying to get some answers when they're teaching, you know. So they're pretty good at it. They've been doing home class for almost a month and a half now since the Philippines, and so you know they're homeschooling here. Oh, thank you, Jess. Jess, let's. I only got one like, guys. Can anybody give me a like, please? Appreciate it. It's free. Give me a like. Appreciate it. You know. And by the way, they just started. They just started class, so they start 5 in the afternoon, and they'll finish at 12 midnight. So that's the deal. And sometimes they'll get a break, and so uh, uh, Yeah, thank you guys. Oh yeah, I got 8. That was one before I said. Now I have 8 likes. Awesome, man. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Like my giant cup. No, man, you guys are awesome. I just love to meet you guys. So in Vancouver, I think there's 2 senior assisted living homes that are in fact in lockdown. And I was going back. Let's jump back to my mom's hospital. So it's the Lion Gates Hospital. Have you guys heard of Lion Gate? If you watch a lot of movies, you would see Lion Gates, production. So mostly all these films, Lion Gates, that bridge, is filmed and made in Canada, Vancouver, because they get a lot of tax breaks. So often you will see a lot of Hollywood stars walking around downtown, but I doubt they'll be walking around nowadays. And so that Lion Gates Hospital, some guy, I think the co-workers in there got infected. They called my mom Friday morning, told them, please don't come. It wasn't even on the news when the doctor called, but I think they prepared everything before, calling up on the news in case people will panic, whatever. Yeah, so many TV series too. Yeah. Yeah. So Jesse, thank you again for helping me. Dennis, he's a super guy. Met him. Always send me stuff. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and you're my Patreon for quite a while now, and I appreciate it. And I met him in Hong Kong. So if you guys in town, I'm sorry, Mr. Mitch. I always want to have a coffee with you, but I don't want to be in quarantine. It sucks, man. I can't go down. It takes us when we go back to the States, they'll just say, oh, welcome home, and just let us through really fast. But for these few times we were coming back, I mean, from last week, they would ask more questions when we're in the States. They'll ask, how long did you stay in the States for? Do you have any cough? Do you have any symptoms? They're already asking those questions last week, beginning of last week when we came back. Yeah, man. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. You're awesome, buddy. Yeah, when this all blows over, we'll meet you in Kirkland. There's one place I don't know. Okay, let's talk a bit about Washington. There's a place in Marysville, and it's a roller. It's an old school roller skating place, and they open. Go there, and just check it out because it's been a while. I had roller skates on those 4 wheels and with a disco ball in the middle. Do you guys remember that? Those were the days, guys. And you get drink so much you just get all fuzzy afterwards. You forgot what happened, but it was all fun. Yeah. So that's one of the places I always wanted to go. The roller skating place, old school roller skating place. Yeah, it's cool. So you guys, if you have any questions, just shoot at me. And thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. And I'm kind of whispering. I hope you guys can hear me good. Yeah. So see the pic. That's in Huachuan Bay. I haven't been there since November or something like that. And last time when I was in Shenzhen, remember I had to go to Shenzhen and I drove my car in and I just basically drove in, did my business and drove out right away. And protective wearing, protective gear, mask, goggles, everything, white suits, and they have to register your ID, make sure you live there, and if there's any delivering of the parcels, nobody can enter the building. Everything will be set out inside a tent. Um, all deliveries, fresh food and all that, everything will be outside the tents outside. And that was kind of scary. And luckily, I got out. And after that, I went to the Philippines. Yep. Oh dear, you break something. Okay, Dennis. Sorry, it's racism. I lived a lifetime of this as white Native American. I'm used to this. We talked about this in Hong Kong. It's so unfortunate. Yeah, it's you just that's it. This is the deal. Oh man, Jesse, if you wear the scuba suit, yeah, I'm sure you'll be good. But you might look really funny with all the gear on. And thank you guys for watching my videos. I know sometimes it's boring, but I'm trying to make the content more. And sometimes I don't really want to make virus this, virus that, and make like how do you call those uh, clickbait titles. I try not to do that. It's because when you clickbait on the virus and say this and that, they'll just demonetize everything, and that really sucks. You know, it's not saying that I'll make a lot of money, but it's all the work, the effort you put in, it's become nothing. You know, and they still run the ads, of course, right? So they'll pocket all the my work for Google. You know, that's how it works. Oh yeah, the army days. Yeah, you get a lot of gear in the army days. Yeah. Did you import any guns when you guys went to overseas? You know, some guys, you know, they in Germany they import all these really special guns, pistols, and they imported themselves back in the States, and they're pretty good. And it doesn't have the Interarms, you know, logo stamped on the gun and all that. It's all original. Yeah. Hi, Giorgio. How are you doing? I have corona. I have the coronavirus. I do not know what to do. Hey, man, just you gotta maybe I don't know. I don't know where are you from. Is there a hospital you can go to and get medical attention? I think you might have to check it out because the hospitals are starting to get overwhelmed. You know, and what you hear from the news nowadays is Canadians here don't if you wherever you are in the world come back to Canada. That's the message now. And for Canadians living here, don't travel is not advised, and everything, you know, don't go to hotspots or gathering places. But most importantly, I'm really worried about this is Canadians, the residents here, do get free medical. So, I mean, if anything happens to a Canadian in Canada, you would have free medical help. But I heard, I don't know, you guys from the States, you know, I have insurance in the States, um, and I don't have to worry, but in a way that I don't have insurance in Canada. So if anything happens here, I have to pay my butt out, you know. So it's so they want all the Canadians to come back because they arrangement to fly them back from wherever country they stuck in. Thing is, if the Canadians are staying right here and don't travel abroad, the chance of not getting infected is pretty good. So it's pretty safe here. But if just in case you catch the disease, you have medical insurance here, so you can really take advantage of the medical system here. But the thing I'm worried is in the state if you get the virus. So if you get the virus and you get tested and you test out negative, you would be charged like thousands of dollars. And I'm not making this up. I've seen it on the news. So a lot of people are not going. I mean, they don't know what to do. So that is very that's really scary. Giorgio, you're from California, Los Angeles. That's a really heavy infected area too. The Costco's are lining up around the block. Everything's being sold, and you know you might get some medical attention. Really, yeah, Los Angeles because they're really jam-packed community, and if they said the virus is airborne, that can be really dangerous. Yeah, just thank you for your comment. Yeah, you just got to go to emergency and stuff like that. Yeah, thanks, Jesse. And the thing is, the reason why Mom is here in Canada is because in Hong Kong, the the public hospital is good in a way, but in Canada, North America, the medical system is a lot better. They have more specialists. I mean, they're more readily available to take care of you. And the air, everything here is less crowded. The population, you know, the population in Hong Kong has more people in Hong Kong than in British Columbia. Believe it or not, in British Columbia, I don't think not really populated at all, and British Columbia is bigger than the whole West Coast in the States. You know that, and that's the really that's the unfortunate thing. Cheers, guys. Hey, Ruben Diaz, how are you doing? Yes, I'm in Canada, Vancouver now. So you see this soda thing, Soda Stream. I was saying last time, I'm not paying $20 to get the bottle refill exchanged, so I just went to get some dry ice and open the valves in the bottle and weighed it, crushed that dry ice, and just refilled bottles myself. And it costs less than like $2-3 to fill up a whole bottle of CO2. Hey, thank you, Ruben. So I guess, Ruben, you're from Canada, right? It's awesome. So I'm just trying not to. Gee, I really miss going to the States now because you feel. How can I say? You feel like I left Hong Kong, I left China, just to be, feel safe with my family. But now I'm in North America and things are starting to spread. The disease are starting to spread in North America and in Europe. So that's the bad thing, man. That's so. Andy Lau, what projector am I using? I'm using a Xiaomi. So I'm using the Xiaomi projector. Sorry, protector. Here, let me move my camera around. Here's this projector. Here, I'll move it. And actually, I travel wherever I go with this projector. It's really good. I always wanted to do a review on this projector, but I just don't have the time to do this because I'm just too lazy. I got a camera. I wanted an Nikon. I better get my act together so I can do the review on that. I did a review already. I already filmed it, but now I just got to. Here, sorry about moving this camera. You guys see? So it's a Bluetooth remote. Yeah, so you can see me, Xiaomi projector. I don't think they sell it in the States. But I'll check it. I'll check it. I'll check it. I'll check the link on Amazon. I'll check on Amazon. Would they have a projector link on this? I'll put it on the link description. Yeah, I'll put it on the description link. It's nice because actually I travel with it. Wherever I go, I travel. I have an old TV now. TV, the flat screens used to cost thousands of dollars, but now there's just a few $100, but they take up space. This TV here, let me move my camera, guys. I hope I'm just not giving you guys a headache. So this camera I have it's just a projector on the tripod. You see my toilet roll here, it's with me, okay? So I'm feeling safe. So this TV is really old school, flat screen. It's just taking the space of the bar and it's really ugly. So I'm just gonna donate the TV and I'm not gonna even have a TV there. So, yep. That's I'm just gonna have a projector and this one's pretty bright. I don't even have I don't even need a screen. So it's good. Yeah, Hong Kong actually it's under control in a way. I mean, they still have new cases. I was watching the news. People went to Egypt, people went to Italy, UK, and Caucasian guys. They went for skiing like that, and they came back, and they got infected. And the thing is, when you come back to return to Hong Kong, you got to fill up your form. But the thing is, the form, they don't really write correct information because they think, oh, it might chase you or whatever. So it was really pretty hard to find these people. Yeah, I mean, you got to be honest, especially on these health issues and stuff like that, because you can infect people so easy, like, the president of the United States talking about the pandemic and everything, and then he goes shaking hands with everybody, guys. I mean, I don't want to get into politics. Whoever that guy is, shaking hands, at this moment, it's not advisable, right? That guy might not have the virus, but he might have the germs on his body, right? And if you shake and you rub your hands, and that's it, right? So that's a sucky thing about it, guys. So oh dear, this is sad. So this is getting really serious, and I'm really worried. I mean, I hope in the States everything will get better, under control, because it's going to be a really drag on the medical system in the States, and people without insurance. That would be really sad, And conspiracy theory, I don't know, have you guys heard? Is that they say the virus came from the military from the States, and they said before the Wuhan virus, there was a military marathon, something like that, in Wuhan, and they're trying to push the blame wherever. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. Mitch, I wanted to go back to Texas and Oklahoma, my old college. I just wanted to show my kids what was my college like, because I know it. I know everywhere, Oh, that's good. They activated the reserve medical services here. I'm good because I was really worried. My daughter, she was premature. She was premature. She came out like 4 pounds 3 ounces, really, really skinny. Um, and you know what happened? Uh, she was so light. She had to be in the box in NICU for a couple of weeks in Pasadena, and it cost her $85,000 US for the medical bill, and that is expensive. I mean, you guys, how would you like if your own kid, if you guys were faced with 85 grand, for a medical bill? So luckily, we just paid a few hundred deductible, and that was everything taken care of. And it was really scary because when she was so young, she had to be in the oxygen box because the lungs hasn't developed so well. They had to shine the light how many hours a day because the skin was really yellow. I mean, yes, I know I'm Asian. My skin's supposed to be yellow, but it was getting worse. Okay, it's a joke, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah. So with all this, for all this, medical bills. I mean, if you don't have insurance, what the hell are you gonna do, right? So you guys, just gotta be watch out there. Just gonna be careful. And I'm staying here in Canada. I don't have insurance here. I'm not a resident, and I'm gonna be in big trouble if I catch anything, right? If I got that virus, I can, what can I do? I'll be on the internet nowadays, so it's kind of slower, I guess. Yeah, Dennis comment, wow, she is a beautiful young woman. I always wish I could give it on. Oh, thank you very much. No, Dennis, you have an awesome son. He's really cool. Yeah, he's a young gentleman now, right? Yeah. We talk about him. How in Vancouver. There is no mask in Vancouver. There is no mask at all. I came here like January, end of January, and there's no mask. Hand sanitizers. There weren't too much hand sanitizers either, because a lot of, in Hong Kong, in Vancouver, there's a lot of Asian people. They stock up on all these things. They hoard all these things, so they go to the drugstores or whatever, and they buy all this stuff, and that sucks. And let me tell whoever's hoarding all these toilet paper, sanitizers, bleach and stuff, and reselling them on Amazon just to make a profit, I hope you just turn to dust, because it's really inconsiderate, for people doing that. And I'm so happy that Amazon has banned those people jacking up the prices for all these essential, items. That really sucks. Yeah, and did you see? I did a video on, the title was North America. People panic buying. And there were so many. There was 50 pallets of toilet paper. It went so quick, but I had the chance to grab a lot of toilet paper, and believe it or not, that day I didn't even buy one pack of toilet paper, because I had enough at home, so I just didn't buy any. And some a-hole would come in and just fill up their pickup or whatever and start selling them on Amazon. So I'm sure you guys who agree. I mean, money is important, but you can't, in these type of tight situations, you can't really be like that. You got to share. You got to just be considerate to people. Yeah, whoever, whatever, Jesse, whatever we need, we'll just go and buy. But it doesn't, hoarding crap, that's terrible. And I saw the news this morning. Some couple in the States, they ordered like 1,000 toilet paper rolls or whatever, just by accident. But she's doing a good thing. She's gonna, like, I think, do it for a charity cause. So she's gonna sell like $7 or something like that, and it's gonna be like for charity. So that was really nice of them doing that. And when you see these kind of news, it really brightens up your day, right? So that's I guess that's life, But I don't. For me personally, my comment now is, I don't know. It's just, am I bringing bad lucks to you guys? Here's a Macau casino, guys. They shut the casino down for 2 weeks in Macau. Gambling revenue. The tax on gambling revenue is like 50%, so that's a lot of money. So when I was in Macau, there's like a dead city. But now I think they opened back. Everything is under control. I mean, in Asia, I know about Macau and Hong Kong. The virus spread and everything it's under control in a way, because they're doing really good quarantine and stuff like that. But in mainland China, sorry guys, I just don't believe too much of those news. There, it's just too misleading. If the real news came out and people did something about it to contain it, it would be a lot better, instead of spreading it all over the wing center. You are, yeah, you told me when we were chatting, right? Yeah, so that was really nice of you. So by the way, if you guys want to, I have a WeChat. You guys can you can add me if you want. You can message me. I don't mind. We can chat or whatever. Or, oh, sorry, buffing. This internet is like that. Yeah, it's spreading. It's crazy fast, man. Even the Prime Minister of Canada is in self-isolation. The wife got it from, I think she went to UK and she got the virus. That sucks, guys. Yeah. It when it's airborne, it's like you can just breathe it in, the vapor, and you'll catch it. That's how it takes, right? I got some 3M glasses, the goggles. I didn't have it here, but it had a little. So hopefully the droplets are contained. These glasses are, it's like $13, 14 bucks or 13 bucks on Amazon. I'll put the link down later on because they are good because they actually seal up this area so you can't, the stuff doesn't get in. Hey Mario, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live chat. And it's an awesome Sunday evening here. And the time is now 8:58, and we haven't, no family members has had dinner yet. So after this live chat, I'm going to prepare dinner, and we're going to have dinner maybe when they have break, like 10:30 in the evening, when they get a break from class. Dinner would be served in that hour's time. You see, the kids are so busy. Hey, are you busy there?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a lot of pressure. Are you enjoying?
No.
No, he's not enjoying, guys. He's not enjoying. Oh, stuck in Florida. How are you? Welcome to my live chat, man. Honestly, the states, they don't know how fast it's spreading because they are testing so few people. It's just so sad to hear. But actually, I believe in the CDC in a way because, I mean, if the virus is airborne, you breathe it in, there's nothing you can do, right? But if you wash your hands, you have hand sanitizer, wash your hand with soap for like at least 30 seconds, the virus won't be there, and don't touch your face. You know, that would be good. And if you don't touch your face like that or whatever, the virus won't go in. And you hope it wasn't airborne wherever you were. So stay apart a few feet, I think 3 feet from people in crowds. But did you guys hear the news in Chicago? They were condemning the actions there, because there was like people like for 4 hours standing next, shoulder to shoulder, there. Hey, Dave T. Hey, how are you doing? I found your email. I wanted to email you, man. I wanted to come from Texas. I wanted to stay in Texas, Dallas. Wanted to drive up, stay somewhere in Norman to give you a visit, pay a visit to you and say hi because it's so long. But it's not it's not a good time to come over, man. Yeah, so I'll someday somehow I'll make it back to Oklahoma City because I really miss the place. I miss the steaks there, man. I miss, downtown. We used to drive like 3.5 hours to Tulsa just to eat a steak. How stupid were we? Yeah. So yeah, welcome to my channel, David. Thank you very much for watching my channel and sending comments. I really love it, guys. Yeah. Yeah. It's just yeah, Kettleman's. Really, I might try that place too. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Yeah, you still got my email. I'll email you. Keep in touch, man. You're a really nice guy. Dave T, I gave him a shout out because really tall bloke, tall guy. He's a yeah. Yeah, we met in Hong Kong. Really nice guy here, and loyal subscriber, great fan, and same as you. All you guys are great. Always nice to see you guys. Yeah, I'll try to keep this internet. No, I'm trying to keep this live chat. I'll try to do one every weekend or something like that, just to keep you guys in touch what's happening here on the West Coast in North America. Yeah, I'm used to not having dinner now, like 9:02, and this afternoon was so awesome. I was getting hungry like 11 o'clock, and I was looking through my emails, and you would see so much junk emails, right? So what I'll do is look through my junk emails because nothing better to do. I try to stay at home more, and then I saw Domino's Pizza, and it says you have a free pizza, redeem. And I said, yeah, BS. Yeah, I'm not gonna be. But so like after 20 minutes, I clicked that link, went in, and I got a really check the thing out. Yes, I really have a free pizza. So it's a medium 2-topping pizza. So I ordered one for takeout, and it was awesome. and it was free. So don't always think junk mails are rubbish. Sometimes there are freebies inside, and I took advantage of it. And Domino's pizza actually tastes a lot better in North America than in the Philippines. The crust, the hand tossed crust, actually here when you bite it, has some crisp in it. But in the Philippines, it's like more chewy type. So that's a big difference, guys. Really, you get those free pizza, awesome. So I gotta check my Domino's link more often, guys. So if you guys, Jess, do you think we can share out my WeChat if you guys want to communicate with me, or I'm sure whoever wants to say hi or something, because sometimes I don't like people having emails in a public public, how do you say, YouTube. It's not that good for everybody, right? And I respect the privacy of everybody here. Yep. Yeah, Dave T, you're awesome. So you guys, let me check my WeChat. Should I just put out this QR code so you guys can just QR me? How's that? I'll just put it on the screen. So you guys, whoever has a QR code scanner or a WeChat thing, just scan me. Okay. Here we go. So if you guys scan me here, and then you can add me on WeChat, and we can have a chit chat. How's that? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So we can keep in touch. But please don't WeChat. It's just for basic communications. Okay. Don't. Oh, you missed it. Okay. But if you go to WeChat, you look at the link, brown dash I, right? 88. You can find me. But here's the QR code again, just in case you missed it. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds. How's that? Oh, no problem, Jess. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, so add me, and we can chat. Don't talk politics or crap like that, because in the WeChat, actually, when this Wuhan virus was happening, a lot of people were arrested and put into quarantine. They won't put you in jail. They'll put you in quarantine, and we'll put you with all the people who are ill, seriously ill and infected. So you'll be sure you'll get infected instead of getting quarantined, and you'll disappear from death. So just be a little bit, cautious talking on WeChat. Me and Jess, we talk on Instagram sometimes when we get a little bit serious. So I have the link below for Instagram. You can, yeah, it is a Chinese service. So just gotta, talk. How can I say this? Not self quarantine, self censor, and that's how to play the game, right? That's how you play the game, and that's life, And politicians, some you don't like, some you don't like. Countries, how they operate, or whatever, some you'd like, some you don't like. It's our freedom of choice, freedom. What we can say, right? So that's the life here. So that's yeah. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, be respectful to China. We just have some people just go overboard uh, and start criticizing whatever thing they say is already a negative reaction. But you just got to find out the true facts and what's happening. I mean, after this big thing that went on, I think a lot of Chinese citizens live in China already pretty much a lot more it works. So they are more vigilant. How can you I talked to some of my friends in China and I was telling them the news, and stuff like that. And they were just saying, hey, not only you know all the news, we know it, and we know we can judge what's right or what is wrong, what is truth, or what's the truth or what's not. And they yeah, stuck in Florida. It's true now that they're getting pretty strict. Like you have to know three guys, so when they chase your ass, they know the friends who chase you. Be careful, but you can trust me. I'm just pretty straightforward. I don't make stuff up, and I just trying to be more fair to wherever I am, and I just try to speak the truth, and that's how you survive. How you survive in the long run. Oh, so I've some people adding me. Oh, thank you on my WeChat right now as we speak. Okay, so I'll talk to you later on this WeChat. I'll finish this thing afterwards. Thank you for adding me on WeChat. If you guys feel like adding me or asking me questions or anything like that. So Maria, how is my mother? Mother is okay. She just needs to walk a little bit more, do more exercise and stuff like that. And the Canadian medical system has been really, really more than fair to being really generous to my mother. They have like 3-4 specialists that call her up, have appointments, checking her out. They send her like 4 bottles of Ensure, those nutrition bottles. These are really expensive, for like $6-7 for only 6. But they send her boxes when she doesn't have enough. Someone will come here and hand deliver those Ensures for her, and that's really nice. Set up the specialist for her if she needs. Check out her lungs, check out her liver or kidneys, stuff like that, because her kidneys are feeling a bit weak. So we're trying to get her to exercise a little bit more and stuff like that. And the thing is, my mother, I'm a little bit worried now because my mother loves to go to the casino, and like she goes like 3 times, 4 times a week to the casino. Although the casinos are being more, they want to clean, do more, how can I say, disinfecting and killing germs and changing cards every 2 hours. But still, if you got infected, the chances of survival isn't very good, right? And it'll be really, it'll be a really complicated system. And you see the drones here at DJI? No drones are on sale in Hong Kong. All the drones that DJI are importing to Hong Kong has been stopped for over like half a year now, because they think they might put some bombs or whatever and attack the police or stuff like that. So now at the DJI flagship store, I did this on one of my videos. They don't sell any more drones. So if Hong Kong doesn't have drones on sale now, because the ones you get overseas won't have any warranty. So that's sad. Business models are changing for kids. Yeah, it's sad because old people, old folks. I mean, not even young folks. Even my kids, they're trying to get on the slot machines, right? They're curious, and I don't know. It's because it's such a crowded place, and mom loves to go to, because you meet the people actually in the casinos. I don't know, have you guys noticed? It's always this group of people that come in and out, and when you've been there a few times for a while, it's like a family there, and you meet the dealers, waitress, managers, and the customers, So it's a good community to meet up there. And it doesn't mean that mom's gambling really big. It just might be like $2, $3 for one hand. It's really kind of insignificant, but it gives her time to go out and chat and talk to people, and have cheap food. Because when they gamble for how many minutes, hours, they would get points. So you can have a full complete meal for like $5 or sometimes $4, or sometimes you get free food. And yeah, so that's how it really that's how it works. Oh, so if you guys want to just come check it out, take a look, I would appreciate. You can message me there too. Yeah, you can always message me on, and I do check out the Patreon. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, appreciate late on the East Coast there. Yeah, I try to make this a little bit earlier, but my stupid Nikon isn't cooperating with me. It's called a clear. This thing is I'm trying to tackle is a clear HDMI output. So when I have a decoder that I work a USB to the computer, it'll give a better picture and everything like that. But the thing is, when it comes, it will have this stupid the battery level, the aperture, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to look on the internet, clear HDMI output. But the thing is, I had a firmware upgrade on it. After the firmware upgrade, it doesn't disappear. There's no more clean HDMI output. So I was trying to set up this, and just now even I tried to do the live, and it got messed up. So that took so long. Hey, thank you, Mario. Thank you very much for coming to my and leaving comments. You have a very beautiful evening, and hope to you guys. Yeah, so it's almost an hour, and my stomach, my stomach is dancing. And are you hungry? Hey, are you hungry?
No,
Are you hungry?
not really.
Not really? Do you want me to cook dinner? Sure.
Mm.
What time is your break?
In an hour.
An hour. So an hour is lunchtime.
Yes.
So an hour is a lunchtime in Hong Kong. So we are basically living in Hong Kong time on the West Coast. That's how it works. Oh dear. In Philippines, at least the time's the same, right? But now it's, so I'm just I don't know. Excuse my hair. So I just basically just stayed at home for the whole day and just didn't want to go to crowded areas. And even malls now, the community center, even some Starbucks has been closed because of the people gathering. Yeah, so that's sad. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm getting bored of my voice, and hope I'm not boring you for so long. And it's always nice to hear from comments from you guys. So do WeChat me if you want. More than welcome. And yeah, Jesse, thank you very much for helping me on my channel. As always, you always help me out, and you're my #1 top fan, and really appreciate that, sir. And thank you for my patrons who support me on the channel, and thank you my subscribers who always join me and leave comments. And my neighbor, Mr. Mitch, I'm sorry I can't go down to Washington State as now. I don't want to be quarantined when I come back to Canada, or if I enter the States, to be quarantined for 2 weeks in Washington. So everything is kind of really funny. Hey, Christian, thank you very much, sir. You're most welcome. So dinner's going to be ready in about an hour's time. So you want to check out what I've cooked, come to my Instagram. The link's down there. And check out my mug that I'm using. This thing's awesome. Stays cold for 34 hours. It still has ice after 34 hours. It's really cold. It's really awesome. Thank you very much, Dennis. I appreciate it. And you guys out there, please, #1, wash your hands. That's the most important thing. And don't touch, your face and trying to be virus proof. Everybody, I hope everybody in this this little live chat will be safe and with all your families. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Thank you very much. So awesome to see you guys. Thank you, guys. Good night. Bye bye.